Good day, everybody. It is Calxiyn here, and if you guys enjoyed this video, you guys should subscribe for more Miraculous Ladybug videos, and happy Miraculous Monday, everybody. So, we're going to be looking at some special preview pictures that Jeremy Zag has posted on his Instagram account, and you guys can see that this is his verified Instagram, and I have a couple things to show you, so let's start over here. So, the very first thing is this preview of a new character, and he says, "Who is she? You will meet her in the special movie Ladybug in Shanghai." So, to my knowledge, there are two special movies in production right now. There is Ladybug in Shanghai, and then there is Ladybug in New York, which I am going to get to. But let's talk about this character first. He says hashtag Lady Dragon. I know a lot of people were like, I know that's the Tiger Miraculous. It's not. And if you look at Long over here in his concept art, you can actually see where the idea of the sort of stripes is coming from. They're not like tiger stripes, they're like dragon stripes, I guess. Because if you look at him, he has the same sort of stripes on his horn, and then you can see that there's sort of a stripe pattern when the Miraculous is activated over here. And this design really reminds me of the dragon puppets that they use around Chinese New Year, and this is a parade float, so it's a little bit different, but you can sort of see like this part of the dragon's head. It reminds me a lot of this part of her hair, and so it seems like that is the inspiration that they are really going for here. And you also have the idea of like the dragon's belly being a different color, and so it makes a lot of sense that this is the dragon Miraculous holder. It's interesting to think about how the characters are actually going to get to New York and Shanghai and why, right? Because I'm thinking of like a field trip situation where some of the parents chaperone and one of those parents is Gabriel, right? And that is how Gabriel akumatizes someone, and he's like, well, finally, you know, there's no Ladybug and Cat Noir to stop me here. But see, that's the weird thing, because he only akumatizes people to get you know, the Miraculouses from Ladybug and Cat Noir, so I can't think of why Hawkmoth would akumatize someone in a different, you know, in a different country, because there's no point to that, you know what I mean? Like, there's not really any point for Gabriel to do that, because his whole point of doing that is to get the Miraculouses from Ladybug and Cat Noir. So, I don't know, maybe he's trying to do something a little bit different, but I think that the field trip idea is probably very sound, you know, it makes sense, and that gets Gabriel with us, because Gabriel has to be there, you know what I mean? Like, Gabriel has a radius, like, when he akumatizes someone, and we've seen in Star Train what happens when somebody goes outside the radius, right? And so I'm also thinking, like, what if it's not just a sort of field trip, but like Ladybug and Cat Noir have been invited to Shanghai and New York for some reason, you know what I mean? And so Hawkmoth just sort of follows them there, right? Or it could be both. Like, the field trip could be happening, and, you know what I mean? And that could be the case. And that makes sense why Hawkmoth would akumatize someone, because he's like, you guys may win in France, but let's see how you win in New York City, you know what I mean? Or whatever. So, I feel like that the circumstances and how all the characters get here, that's gonna be very, very interesting. But for now, let's go ahead and look at the other poster. And so, new city, same duty, right? And same duty means that there are akumatized people, so that must mean, right? It does say United Heroes, though, and I know that Zag has, like, if you guys have seen Jeremy's Instagram, like, they sort of have, like, a other hero universe, and I don't really know anything about that, but I sort of wonder if maybe it won't be an akumatized person. It'll be like one of like these things, you know what I mean? And so yeah, no idea about that, but it seems a little plausible that maybe that's the case. But yeah, if Hawkmoth follows them to New York City and akumatizes someone, it would sort of make sense. You know what I mean? Like, it would make sense for that to happen, but it would also equally make sense that they have some sort of team up with these characters, and, you know, there's villains in these universes, right? Because these other heroes, right, the other Zag heroes do not have, I don't think, like, someone to akumatize other characters, you know, they just have super villains, like a regular comic. At least I think so, you know? And so it could be like their bad guy, not Gabriel, that's causing the mayhem in New York City. But regardless, this is beautiful. Like, oh my god, I want to see, now that Miraculous is on Disney Plus, what I want to see is the Marinette and Spider-Man crossover that all of us deserve. Oh my god, that would be so great. I doubt it. I doubt it for this, but in the future, I feel like the door is probably a little more open, so that's very interesting, and this is just beautiful. Like, I love this, and I love, like, Marinette with her fists, you know what I mean, and, like, looking down at the city. It's just so cool. I love it so much. So unlike the Shanghai movie, by the way, this one is actually confirmed to be for 2020. And there have been rumors that season 4 has been delayed to 2021. I tried to like tweet at Thomas on Twitter and see if he could confirm that, but he hasn't answered me yet. So I don't know if that's true, but we at least have confirmation that this is actually gonna come out in 2020. And 2020 is only, you know, July, August, September, October, November, December, right? So we have a pretty good chance that that's like sometime soon. It's only a couple months away, right? And so that's very exciting that it has been confirmed for 2020. And I love the poster. Again, I can't wait to see, you know, how this all goes and like the story of these and how they end up here and who they fight with, if they fight with again any of these people or something. Like, I got no idea, but it seems really cool. So I have one more thing to show you guys. So here's the last one, and it says, Miraculous the movie is on its way. We are working hard days and nights, but I believe the world more than ever needs a love story. I got those words mixed up. That is basically the sentiment. Anyway, so here's the thing, guys. There are like 3 things going on right now. There's the 2 TV special movies, which is this one and this one, right? These are made for special TV movie, right? It's basically like the Christmas episode, except it's a special TV movie, right? And it's the same as this one. These are both special TV movies, but there is a Miraculous movie that is in the works, and I think this is from the movie, you know what I mean? So there's a lot going on right now in the world of like Miraculous production, right? There's season 4, there's the 2 TV specials, and then there's the movie. So I think that this is like from the actual movie, and it's just some nice like concept art, I think, of Cat Noir playing the piano, Marinette, and obviously Adrian can play the piano, so that's pretty interesting. But yeah, I don't really have too much to say about this. I think it's beautiful. I really want to know like the circumstances of the movie and all that stuff. I think it's going to be, like he says, like more than ever like a love story, right? And so I feel like it's gonna focus a lot on like the romance between you know, Ladybug and Cat Noir and all that stuff. But I'm interested too, because like they can't make it canon in the movie, you know what I mean? But it still needs to be a love story, so I feel like it'll be very romantic, but you know, I don't know, it's gonna be interesting to see how it affects the show, if at all, right? It could just not affect the show, and it could be not canon to the show and all that type of stuff. But, I don't know, it's very interesting to sort of think about that, you know, it needs to be a movie, and there has to be some sort of resolution by the end of the movie, but that resolution probably will not be the identity reveal and all that stuff. So I sort of wonder, like, what the resolution will be. Because if this is a movie, like, for the theater, you know what I mean? Like, that's a bit different than, like, the special TV movies. Like, if this is a movie, right? And so, I know I keep saying that, but I'm just trying to put emphasis on the difference, right? Like, this is something that's gonna go into a movie theater type thing. And so there has to be some sort of, like, resolution, and that's what I'm sort of wondering about the plot for this one especially. Because the Shanghai and the New York, it's basically like an extended episode, right? And then things, like, sort of go back to normal, you know what I mean? Like, at the end of the New York one, Marinette goes home, and you know, the adventures in Paris continue. Like, that is the point. But with the movie, there has to be some satisfying, like, resolution for people that are not Miraculous Ladybug fans. And even for the people that are. But you guys understand what I mean? Like, outsiders will be watching this movie and they need to feel some sort of satisfaction, and so I wonder what that'll be. That is basically, like, my whole thing. But I think that that's it. Why don't we take a look at his Instagram story while we're here? Yeah, okay, so he just posted the poster again, so why don't we... Yeah, he just posted the poster on his Instagram story. But yeah, that is basically it for some Miraculous Ladybug news. I hope that you guys enjoyed. You know, we have a lot of stuff going on. I will try to notify you guys about whether or not the rumors about the season being delayed are true. Again, I tried to sort of reach out to people for comment, but nobody commented. Like, it seems to be originating from a fan blog or something, and Thomas is following that fan blog, right? I think it's Miraculous World News or something, and like it's an international sort of fan blog to like update people, but I'm like, if they got confirmation that the season is being delayed, why is nobody else like official saying it, right? So that's my only thing that I'm sort of hesitant about. I'm like, if it was gonna be delayed, why hasn't Jeremy or Thomas or anyone, like, I don't know, why hasn't, you know, whoever like made a statement about it being delayed, all that sort of stuff, right? Like, it's just the fan blog that's saying that now, and I'm a little bit skeptical, so I will try to find a source on that. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you next time. Bye, guys.